Well, hello again. I'm Gary from Lost in the Ozarks, and today I'm out gathering dandelion flowers to make dandelion jelly. So what you want to do when you're gathering these is just flick it a little bit. That'll help get any of the small bugs off of it. And then you can just take your fingers and put under it like this and just pop it right off. So we're going to gather a bunch of these flowers, then we're going to take them back and I'll show you how to process them at home. We're going to take this green part off. This white latex that comes out is very bitter, and it can make your jelly bitter. So what we're going to do is we're going to snip off the bottom of this, and then we're just going to keep these yellow flowers. So I'm going to gather up a bunch of these flowers, and then we'll get started from there making our jelly. When you get the blooms inside, cut off the lower green part of the blooms and keep the petals. You can freeze them if you don't gather enough for a batch of jelly at one time. I put them in a quart jar in the freezer until I gather enough for a batch of jelly. Next, boil 4 cups of water and place the petals into a large bowl, and then pour the boiling water over the flower petals. You'll need about 4 cups of dandelion petals in total to create the tea we're going to use in the jelly. Cover and allow the petals to steep for 2 hours as it cools. I like to stir them about every 30 minutes to make sure and get all the color and flavor from the petals. Next, filter the liquid through a fine strainer, coffee filter, etc. to remove the plant material. Squeeze the plant material to remove as much liquid as possible. You can even use your hands to squeeze out as much liquid as you possibly can. Once the liquid is strained, move it to a large saucepan to make the jelly. You need a large saucepan because the jelly will foam up as you boil it, and you don't want it to boil over. Next, add the lemon juice and fruit pectin. You can substitute citric acid for the lemon juice, but I think the lemon juice adds a nice complement to the honey flavor of the dandelion petals. Bring this mixture to a full boil and boil for 1 minute. After 1 minute, add the sugar, bring back to a full boil, and boil for an additional 1 to 2 minutes. I'll add here to use the recommended amount of sugar listed on your box of pectin. The first batch of jelly I made followed an online recipe that called for 4 cups of sugar. The jelly didn't set after 24 hours, so I placed it back in the pan, added 3 cups of sugar as the pectin box suggested for a total of 7, and the jelly set properly within a short time. Remove the jelly from heat and immediately label into jars. Place the jars on a towel to cool if you don't plan to store the jelly in a cupboard and simply want to keep it in the refrigerator. If you want to can the jelly for storage, you should do so at this point. You'll be rewarded with this beautiful golden dandelion jelly that has a sweet lemon honey taste. It's a special treat on biscuits or bread, and it may just become your favorite jelly. If you like this video, please take a moment to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when we upload new videos. And, as always, thanks for watching.